Welcome back to Tobago Thursdays here on the Now Morning Show, and Tobago has a lot to celebrate. Tobago Gold Chocolate Rum Creamer and its founder Lars Söderström were named Entrepreneurs of the Year last Thursday night at the prestigious Chamber of Commerce and Industry Champions of Business Awards at the National Academy for the Performing Arts in Port of Spain. Joining us this morning to give us a bit of a taste, Lars, let me say welcome to the Now Morning Show.
Good morning. Thank you, Anka.
It is absolutely delightful to have you because we're talking tasty things, but I must know, which came first, the love of chocolate or the love of Tobago? How did this happen?
Well, actually, a love of nature and acquiring a cocoa estate in Trinidad, which I renovated in Maracas Valley. And through that, I learned about the cocoa, how you do it and how you ferment it. We built the cocoa house up in the hills, and therefore I know how to grow cocoa, ferment, and the process. And then I educated myself in how to make chocolate in order to try to make this business sustainable. Right. So that was the background, and then I moved to Tobago.
So Trinidad came first technically, and then Tobago.
Yeah, Tobago, yes.
The general usage or inclusion of the alcohol, infusion of the alcohol, because this is a liqueur, so yes, it's more of a relaxed Tobago-ish feel. I understand it was inspired also by our traditional cocoa tea.
Oh, very much so.
A very rich taste then,
yeah,
yes?
Very much so. So the two things that inspired me, the cocoa tea, and to put cocoa tea in a bottle with rum. Secondly, it's the trend of drinking more and more rum. Rum is gaining market share around the world, and then combining that with our good cocoa and spices from the Caribbean. So we started innovating and blending in my kitchen about 3 years ago, yes.
Now, in those 3 short years, there have been a lot of accomplishments. So, as you mentioned, the global trends, you have won global awards. I mean, this one is particularly significant because it is in Trinidad and Tobago, of Trinidad and Tobago. But we've got awards across the globe. Do you think there are any particular key distinctions that you can share with us that help you to earn these awards?
Yes, I think the reason that we've been winning the awards is the taste of the cocoa tea, or the Tobago Gold, where we reduced a lot of the sugar and calories and instead added the cocoa taste and the spices from the Caribbean. Now, so that's the reason we've been winning the awards, I think. So people appreciate that around the world. And the awards we've been winning that are the most outstanding, I think, is the largest show in the world, which is San Francisco Wine and Spirit Show, and also in London, which is the #1 in Europe. And most recently, we won the first award in Asia in Hong Kong. That's about a month ago.
Oh, wow. What would that third one be for? In Asia, that is? Same in terms of large production and scale, industry-wise? The award itself in Asia, what was it in recognition of?
Well, it's basically at an industry show where they have a competition between different brands.
So taste.
And they really liked Tobago Gold, and they gave us a medal, basically as a distinction of the quality.
Now, in this particular case, the one that you would have won locally, there were acclamations for your innovation and industry growth. I do not necessarily think that we think industry and machinism, especially in Tobago, because it's usually a more relaxed, a more tourist-centric, not necessarily industry-growing country. How were you able to do that in such a short time? Most of the manufacturing, for example, would have been done locally then, yes?
Yeah, so basically what we do, we innovate, we do the innovation in my kitchen from the beginning in Tobago, in Arnoldsville,
Easy
right?
Stuff.
That's where the whole thing started happening. And from there, we then managed in a little office in Tobago. So we have staff in Tobago, staff in Trinidad, but then we also hired people in Europe with industry expertise. And then we partnered up with people who could make the drink for us in Europe. So the manufacturing happens in Holland, so that we don't have to ship from here to Holland, from Holland to other places, so we have less environmental impact. And we're part of the global alcohol industry that way. But so we found a way of working in the beautiful Tobago and Trinidad, but yet work on the world industry and be a reliable competitor.
That is beautiful that you're paying attention to that carbon footprint and making sure it's very, very small. Definitely something to make it a lot more guilt-free, if you will. Now, we know we're using real cocoa right here from the Caribbean. We understand it, the inculcation or the inclusion of the rum. Do we see any changes to this on the horizon? Many drinks have different versions. Do we have any adjustments we could look forward to in the future?
Yes,
He says that no very quickly.
You're very intuitive because we've just approved a new one yesterday. That approved meaning in our laboratory is ready to go, which is a vegan version. So yes, we do have planned and developed a range of products, variations on the theme, introducing various fruit flavors, playing with the alcohol level, and a vegan version. So when the timing is right and when we raised enough capital from investors that we can afford launching more products, we are ready to go.
Okay, that sounds like we have our eyes set on another prize already. Are there any particular titles that you're looking forward to perhaps owning in the near future? You've got Asia, you've got Europe, any other countries?
Well, we keep getting gold medals and silver medals, so my marketing director wants us to win platinum medals now. I don't know if that's a joke or whatever. But
we don't even know if they exist.
Now I think we have enough medals now to go out selling even more and growing the volume. So we're now looking at entering the U.S. market. So the biggest buyer in the world heard about us. I was up in Washington thanks to Export TNT, and we showcased Tobago Gold at the Chocolate Festival. And now the biggest buyer in the world, which is Pennsylvania, with 600 stores, heard about it. It's like, we want to launch this in the United States for you. So that is something that is making us very excited, and it's part of our plans for 2024, entering the U.S. market.
Sounds good to me. Well, let me say again, congratulations on the accomplishments so far. Thank you for also putting Tobago on the map in a very delicious way. And the next time that we chat, I hope that we will have a better shot so we could show the clogs, because I know you wanted to show everybody's shoes. Guys, we are talking Tobago on this Tobago Thursday, and Tobago chocolate rum is deliciously shining through. This is the Now Morning Show, your Thursday edition. We've got more sweet things when you come back after the commercial break.